your name?
My name is Sunny.
Sunny.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you, Sunny.
nice to meet you too.
Good. So, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great as well. Thank you for
Mm-hmm.
asking.
Yep.
Mm, mm. So, tell me, what did you do today?
Today I just take a rest in my house,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and I just study by myself.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. That's good.
Mm,
At least you are studying. That's
yeah.
being productive.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Good job.
Mm-mm.
And by the way, for your correction, Sunny,
Mm-mm.
do you want it to be immediate or through your feedback box?
Yes. Immediately, please.
Immediately. Okay.
Yep.
Am I speaking too fast?
Oh no, it is very
Or,
in moderation.
mm, okay, very good. All right, thank you. So, what do you want to do in our class today?
I read one of the article, which is the drive and fly
Mm-hmm.
cars.
Driving flying cars.
Fly cars.
Fly cars.
Yep.
Okay, drive and fly cars.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yes, I know this article. So why did you
Mm-mm.
choose this article?
Because as far as I know, I heard that there is a fly car, like the flying drone.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that there is some flying cars, and
Mm-hmm.
I also want to know about the fly cars, whether in the future that whether we can buy the fly cars or not.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
So if in case that we can be able to buy it, are you going to get a flying car for yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I think that is very possible.
Yes, I think so.
So have you seen a picture of the an example of the flying car that they made here?
Oh yes, I already saw some pictures, and I heard that in Dubai there
Mm-hmm.
is already the flying car.
Oh,
Mm.
wow. I
Mm-mm.
haven't heard of that yet.
Yeah,
Dubai.
I heard the Mint English teacher, one of the Mint English
Mm-hmm.
teacher. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So flying car. Do you think
Mm-mm.
that it's very expensive?
Yes, of course. I think
Mm-hmm.
that it is very expensive because it is uncommon thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that all the function and all the like some of the
Mm-hmm.
products would be very expensive to make this
Mm-hmm.
car. But in the future, like these flying cars become very common things in the
Mm-hmm.
future, and mm, in this world there are many plans to make these flying
Plans.
cars. Mm-mm.
You
So
are
yeah.
correct.
Mm-mm.
So where did this first flying car came from? Who invented it?
I heard that it is from America.
America.
But I'm not
Yes.
sure. I saw some article,
Mm-hmm.
and mm, in USA,
Mm-hmm.
they started to make this flying drone,
Mm.
drone
Uh-huh.
taxi, Uber taxi, flying Uber taxi.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
So that is one.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So how do you think is ah, do you know how to drive a car?
Oh no, I don't know.
Why? Are you planning to learn how to drive?
Yes, I'm planning to learn. Mm, when after I get a job, if I
Mm-hmm.
have enough time to
Mm-hmm.
spend my time mm, learning learning how to drive, at the
Mm.
time I'm going to learn.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
So are in your family,
Mm-mm.
who knows how to drive?
My father and my older brother.
Oh, so you already have a teacher. That's nice.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm, okay, good. So, if in case that you will own a flying car,
Mm-mm.
where do you want to go?
Mm, First of all, I would love to go Jeju's island,
Mm,
which is an island in Korea. Because if we want to go there, we have to take a flight.
mm-hmm,
But if we have a flying car, then without mm, without the flying, without buying
mm-hmm,
some flying tickets, we
mm-hmm.
can go there if we want. Mm-mm.
Okay, that is true. So maybe planes will be useless in the future because of the flying cars.
Yeah.
So what do you think is the advantage of flying cars?
Advantage of flying cars
Yes.
would be very we can lessen our traffic jam
Mm-hmm.
because for the specific time, like certain time, uh, like early in the morning or around the 6 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
There is a traffic jam in especially in Seoul. So mm, yeah,
Yes,
so we can lessen the traffic jams if we can fly. If we can use the flying cars.
very good. That is the
Mm-mm.
number one problem right now,
Yeah.
all over the world.
Mm-mm.
Traffic jam.
Yeah, traffic jam.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
What else do you
And
think an
also,
advantage?
one of the advantage would be we can go somewhere if we want,
Somewhere?
as soon as possible without any distraction.
Okay, so the time limit or the time consumed is
Mm-mm.
lessened, right?
Yes.
Very good.
And yeah,
And
I think that we can save our money because we don't need to buy some flying tickets.
okay, that is
Mm-mm.
true. Very good. So how about the disadvantages?
I think that it would be very difficult to drive at night
At night.
because in the
Mhm.
sky there will be no like the lights,
Mhm.
and there will be a lot of the accident at night
Mhm.
because of the light problem.
Mm, that is correct.
Mm-mm.
So what do you think we should do to avoid having an accident at night if we are driving flying cars?
Well,
Mhm.
at that time we had to put some special function on the flying car that
Mhm.
if there is a car nearby that my car,
Mhm.
then my car will let me know that the other car's the location very well, so I can avoid that car.
Ah, so like a radar.
A
So for
radar.
example, this is your
Mm-mm.
car
Mm-mm.
and this is the radar
Mm-mm.
here,
Mm-mm.
like that. It shows the distance,
Mm-mm.
and
Mm-mm.
if there is another car, it will
Mm-hmm.
show on your screen, like that.
Yes.
Mm, yes, that is correct.
Mm-mm.
Do you think that they will, people will be able
Mm-mm.
to build uh, skylights? We call it street light when it's
Skylights.
on the road, but
Mm-mm.
if it's in the sky, skylights.
Mm-mm.
Hmm? Do you think it's possible?
Yes, mm, but if there is a lot of the skylights in the
Mm-hmm.
sky, then
Mm-hmm.
just people cannot sleep very well because like in the sky there is a lot of the lights,
Mm-hmm.
and it'd be very not good for some people who try to sleep.
Mm, I
hmm
see. And that
And
is
yeah, and the for the plane for the
Mhm.
flights.
Mhm.
Um, I heard that if there is some distraction in the sky, then the flights can make an accident. There will
Mm.
be some accidents.
Okay.
Can I say that? Yeah.
That is true.
Mhm.
Hmm. So, yeah, a lot of there. So there are still possibilities that
Mhm. Mhm.
we need to consider.
Yep.
That the people who
Mhm.
are building flying cars,
Mhm.
they have a lot of things to consider before selling it.
Mhm. Yes.
Okay. Now, can you describe the flying car that was said in the article?
Can you describe the flying car?
Yes, that was from the
Um,
article.
from the
How?
article.
Mhm.
It is the vehicle's flying ability comes courtesy of helicopter style rotor blades. Mm, these articles say that it is more look like drones than car.
Mhm.
Mm, and this PALV is the rear idea and is capable of both driving along the road and flying through the sky.
Mhm. Okay,
Yeah.
that is correct.
Mm-mm.
You can say it can drive
Mm-mm.
on the road and through the sky. It can fly to the sky.
Mm-mm.
Mhm. All right. What else?
Mm. Provides enough. Also providing enough gas to travel to 750 miles along the grounds.
That's correct.
Yep.
Mhm. So, if in case it looks like how do you say this? Wait for a moment. So if this is like the car,
Mm-mm.
it shows like this, right? It is
Mm-mm.
similar like this, and it has smaller wheels,
Mm.
and it has a copter,
Mm-mm.
like the helicopter wings.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's going to fly, it will rotate, and it's like that. Correct?
Yep. Yep.
Mm. So this is just a prototype. Okay, that's good.
Mm.
All right. So flying cars, how long will it take for people to use flying cars?
In the future, you mean if people can buy the
Yes.
flying car by
Mm-hmm.
themselves? It will
Yes.
take around 20 years.
20 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's possible.
Yeah.
So, but if you want to try it, maybe after 10 years, that might be possible.
Oh, really? After 10 years. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Think that,
Yes.
yeah, at that time we had to make some loads, like some kind of
Mm-hmm.
the flying loads in the sky
Mm-hmm.
for the driver.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
that is
So,
true.
mm-mm. And I think
So,
that there will be also traffic jam in the sky. Mm-hmm.
I I think so because
Mm-mm.
this is an uncommon
Mm-mm.
car or
Mm-mm.
a drone. A lot of people will be interested in buying it or trying it.
Mm-mm.
So, mm, so what do you
And
think is the process for you to drive a flying car?
the process of using that driving car
The
is
mm-hmm,
as this article mentioned that we had to learn how to drive very
okay,
very clearly.
mm-hmm,
We have to get pilot's license.
mm,
hmm
okay,
So I think that it would be very difficult to get a license when it comes to the uh, pilot's license. hmm
That
So
is
I think
correct.
that's like when I think that in the future, even though there is a flying car, many people cannot go up for driving. They can only use like flying taxi.
Mm,
Mhm.
flying taxi.
Mm-mm.
That is, if this project will really be available in the future,
Mm-mm.
it's a big step
Mm-mm.
to industrialization.
Mm-mm.
Hmm. Okay. So yes, you. The first one is we need to learn how to drive.
Mm-mm.
So we will need to get a driver's license first. Then
Mm-mm.
we have to get a pilot's license.
Yeah,
So
pilot's
that is
license.
two
Mm-mm.
two licenses.
Yep.
Hmm. Okay. Are you interested? So I think you and I are both interested in trying it.
Yes.
Hmm. Okay. So it might take a long time, but it's kind of thrilling doing
Mm-mm.
this, experiencing the new things that people will be able to invent.
Yeah.
Okay, so besides a flying car, what
Mm-mm.
do you think will people invent in the near future?
What do you think people will invent in the near future?
Yes, a
Aside
higher
from
technology. Hmm.
um well, also underwater highway,
Hmm.
like
Underwater highway.
yeah, so we can take a subway in the underwater instead
Hmm.
of just underground.
Mm.
So I
Do
think
you
that
think?
mm-mm,
Yes, you first.
I think that it would be also a great idea to lessen the traffic jam.
Hmm.
And it would be more faster than train.
Ah, like so it's a bullet train like that.
Yep.
So good. Underwater highway. Okay, what else?
Underwater highway
Hmm.
or flying taxi or
Okay.
some kind of special lens for that can zoom in and zoom out if we want. So we can see some products even though that product is far away from us.
Contact lenses
Yeah, contact lenses.
or glasses. I think that is very possible right now,
Mm,
but it's not yet available to the masses,
mm-mm.
to people.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Mm-mm.
Are you wearing glasses too?
Oh no, I already got surgery.
Oh, I see. That's
Mm-mm.
good.
Yep.
Well, for me, my eyes are becoming weaker, so I'm planning to wear
Mm,
glasses. And
mm,
it's really nice if we can have the glasses or contact lenses that can adjust,
protect.
zoom in or zoom out, that
Uh-uh.
to see things from far away or smaller things, like a
Mm-mm-mm.
microscopic one.
Yep.
Good. Okay. Well, but what do you think is the disadvantage of
Mm-mm.
inventing higher forms of technology?
I think that when it comes to my grandmother's generation, they
Mm-hmm.
had to learn those kind of the function,
Mm-hmm.
but for them it would be very difficult to learn very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So there is some gap between the generation.
A generation gap. That's
Mm.
correct.
And
So,
also, when it comes to the new invention, it will be very expensive.
mm-hmm.
So, also there is a gap between some the rich or the poor.
That is true. I think
Yeah.
that. Do you think that the gap will disappear in the
Mm.
future?
Oh, really? Mm-hmm.
No, what do you think? I'm just asking
Uh-uh.
for your opinion. If
Mm.
the gap of rich and poor will disappear in the near future.
No, I think it would be very difficult to disappear that gap.
Mm,
Mm.
that is true. It
Yes.
will take a lot of people. It will take a lot of time.
Mm-mm.
So, oh, that is true. Mm.
Mm-mm.
So for in case,
Mm-mm.
for me, at least in the future, if I cannot afford a flying car,
Mm-mm.
at least I can try to afford to ride a flying car, even though it's a flying taxi.
Mm-mm. Mm.
Hmm? Maybe in the future I'm already old,
Yeah,
so
yes. We
so it will be difficult to drive a flying car
mm,
for me. Hmm.
and also if there is an accident in the sky, that car will be fell down and
Mm.
like some of the people can be suffered from those accidents. Mm-hmm.
Ah, that is. You have a point.
Mm-mm.
So we, if in case
Mm-mm.
the go, if it's possible,
Mm-mm.
they should try to make
Mm-mm.
uh, a way for a road for in the
Mm-mm.
sky that is not public, where people
Uh-uh.
are walking or where people are present. Correct.
Mm. Yeah,
So if
yeah.
in case it will just
Mm-mm.
to drive to safe zones.
Mm. And
Mm-hmm.
also, I think that we have to put some function that if there is an accident, like all of the sudden, there will be some parachutes for the car.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
Parachute.
yeah, parachute for the
Mm-hmm.
car. So it can be prevent the car
Mm-hmm.
from falling down,
Ah,
like airbag.
yes,
Mm-mm.
that is true. And for safety precautions as well, do you
Yeah.
think that the driver or the passenger will
Mm-mm.
also have to wear, excuse me, will also
Yes.
have to wear parachutes?
Mm-mm. Yes.
Mm, that's
Mm-mm.
correct. Yes, good job. So that is most of the things about flying cars that
Mm-mm.
the makers of this technology will
Mm-mm.
have to consider
Yes.
when releasing it.
Mm-mm.
Wow. So the company is Pal V. Have you
Mm.
heard of this company before?
No, this is my first time.
Ah, okay, me too. And
Mm-mm.
the only companies that I know who makes cars are Hyundai,
Mm-mm.
like those Mitsubishi, Toyota, like those.
Yes. Mm-mm.
I thought it would be them who will make the flying
Yeah, yeah,
cars,
yes. I
but
also think that.
different.
Mm-mm.
Mm, good. Are you
Mm-mm.
fond of cars?
No. I'm not interested in car. Mm.
So, what technology do you like most in this generation?
My generation,
Mm-hmm.
I heard that there is some AI machine. So
AI.
AI machine. So
Mm-hmm.
there is a AI barista and AI solver, which is the robot.
Mm.
So I'm quite interested in seeing them.
Ah.
I already
Ah.
watched this through the YouTube video.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I saw a robot
Mm-mm.
too in Japan
Mm.
through YouTube that
Mm-mm.
it can make sushi.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm.
It was really interesting and amazing because
Mm-mm.
people nowadays
Mm-mm.
can invent those things.
Mm-mm. Oh,
Mm.
and also in Korean airport, an airport
Mm-hmm.
in Korea, we also have some AI robots.
Mm.
So they can, if there is a someone who lost their way in the airport,
Mm-hmm.
then the AI can let them know how to go there. Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's very nice.
Mm-mm.
Wow. So that's that's good. Well, in our country, it doesn't have it yet, but I do
Mm-mm.
hope it will be
Yeah,
available soon.
yes. Yeah.
All right. Good job
Mm-mm.
for today, Sunny.
Yes.
That's it
Mm-mm.
for our class.
Yes.
Wow, you did a good job in answering all of my questions,
Mm-mm.
and thank you for sharing your thoughts as well.
Yeah, thank you.
So, you're
Mm-mm.
welcome. Do you have any questions?
Nope. Mm-hmm.
No? Okay, then. So, thank you for your time. You enjoy the
Yes.
rest of the night. Okay? Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Have a good night. Bye bye.
You too.